Hey everyone, welcome and thank you so much for being here with me today. It is Sunday when I'm recording this. Sunday, May 7th. This is take two. The first time I said April 7th. So if that applies to you in some way, then know this message is a sign for you, okay? It is what I like to call Sacred Sunday message, and I am here as always with you in the energy of love and light. And I feel very much like there's a connection to the universe it's a personal, intimate something between you and the universe, okay? Because I'm really feeling that strong this morning. When I was in praying over the message and what cards are really calling out to us today, I was hearing this is a message to the universe rather than from the universe, okay? It's a message to the universe from us. So I did pick my my soul cards here today. We're going to be using those, and it feels very much like we will see where it goes from there. I was also drawn to the sacred or psychic tarot for the heart cards by John Holland, who is an amazing he's a writer, he's I believe psychic, spiritually in tune, so if you have a chance, check that out. And so without further ado, let us clear our energy. A couple breaths in and out. How good does it feel to clear this energy, huh? Clearing it, making a way for the message to come in with clarity, with clarification, with an abundance of love. Your divine creator's love for you and your love for yourself. And of course, my love for you. In and out. Thank you. So today feels very much like a message that we want to send to the universe. What is it our soul wants to tell us? To tell the universe. Are we ready to move on? It's funny because as I speak, I see it's a visual of this pathway that lights up with every step we take. And it feels very much like we have faith. We've grown and we know that whatever step we take next, it's almost like I see it lighting up as we go. And so some things will be illuminated as we go, as needed, and sometimes things are illuminated just an aha moment. This feels like sort of like an excited, when a child is excited and they want to tell their parent, but in this case it feels like a child telling their grandparent, guess what I did today? I was able to whatever, and they're proud of themselves, right? I was able to ride the bike on my own without any help. They're all excited. They just want to brag about it. This feels like an energy within ourselves that we are proud of, and what we want to say to the universe: I'm ready. Let's go, hand in hand, perfectly aligned. Let's go. And so all this time, it's usually the universe telling us messages, but this is huge, guys. This is you telling the universe, I'm ready for alignment. I'm ready for the path forward to open the new door to a new chapter in my life, I'm ready for change. I'm ready to bring in whatever it is that's best for me. I am allowing myself now to step forward into my new now, or future if you want to call it that. I'm ready to step into the goodness of trust, confidence, faith. I'm ready to step into my calling. I'm ready because I have worked hard to learn how to balance things in my life. I've worked hard to rid myself of toxins, toxic energies around me, or to know how to work around those, because my light is brighter. My light is stronger. My voice is louder. My love is deeper. The knowledge and wisdom that we've learned on this journey so far, guys, is immeasurable. It is huge for some of us. Some of the things that we have gone through and learned to put us where we are, to maybe straighten our path, to right a wrong. Gaining that wisdom and that knowledge is priceless. And knowing that we allowed ourselves to move into a better place within ourselves. Body, mind, spirit, as above, so below, is worthy of blessings from the universe. Blessings from your divine creator. And you're ready to give yourself the manifestations that you've been putting out there. If you notice in my backdrop, I have angels, I have a Buddha, I have an owl. And it feels very much like whatever religion you are, it doesn't matter. What matters is your soul, what you believe in. And a religion is fine. If you're part of an organized religion, a church or whatever, God bless you. But I'm saying that this feels very much like a combined energy of something higher, no matter what you believe in. Okay? I personally believe in God. But this feels like something grander than you and I. And it is a good, holy, spiritual, clean, purified energy that is, we are now ready to sort of synchronize with, okay? Let me open up the cards. I want to just see what we have here, what Spirit has for us, and go from there. Sacred Sundays are usually about soul work and light energy. They're not usually predictions. These messages are love and light, and they're about our soul. Okay, our progress forward, our movement forward in our spiritual journey. And any kind of divine message that comes through as a sacred message is, that's what these messages are for. That's why I chose Sundays, because I feel like it's kind of a more reflective day, a more get in touch with my soul day, a day to kind of cleanse your energy. Not that only Sunday's the only day, but let's just see what Spirit has here. Okay. So this card came in upside down, guys. So I just want to point that out. Refusing to see. It feels like for some of you, you were not willing to acknowledge something that needed to change in your life. You kept hoping for it to change. But it feels like now you're not afraid anymore to see the truth of something. You're not afraid to see that something needs to change, something needs to be worked on. I'm going to put that flat. The growth that you have worked so hard for is showing now, okay? It feels like the darkness, it's like an eclipse, and it could be because I thought there was an eclipse coming, or did it already come this month? But it feels like, that moment where the moon is dark, totally dark for a few seconds or however long it is when the eclipse happens. It's like when that clears, everything is lighter. It feels like something is being revealed to you, right? So whatever that is, you're not afraid to see it anymore. You're not afraid of the dark anymore, because now you're stronger. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to see what needs to be changed. You're ready to address it. This is something that happens with me. I am afraid to see change sometimes. I'm afraid to face truth sometimes. And so I know where you are with that, or where you have been. But it feels like you're no longer fighting that, whatever it is that's changing. But it is something soulful. It is something changing. I feel like it could be a perspective. It could be an outlook on something. But it feels like your soul is finally, you're ready to be in alignment with the universe, okay? So it feels like you're telling the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready. I know I put my intention out there, but that's funny that this card pops out, the move card. You're on the move. You're telling the universe, I'm ready. Your soul is telling the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready to move now. I'm ready to recognize truth. I'm ready to face it. And I'm ready to then take an action step. Okay? As I have said, while you're in Mercury retrograde, things kind of slow down. And also, everything is heightened. It comes to the surface. What is broken, so to speak. I feel like everybody believes that because of Mercury retrograde, things break down, and I get it. I mean, it does tend to happen more during retrogrades, but it also feels very much like what is broken comes to the surface and needs to be fixed. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be looked at. It needs to be healed, okay? And so the healing takes place when you are willing to face it. How can it be healed if you're not looking at it? And you don't want to know, right? I want to tell you this, that when we are in situations where we know something isn't right, but we are afraid to face the whole truth because we're afraid that the action step that's required might be to cause pain to someone else, or to cause yourself pain by removing that thing from your path, from your life. However, the thing that stops us, most of us, from really facing and addressing those things is that we're afraid that the action step we have to take is leaving somebody behind, and that's not always the case. It's not. You'll know if it's someone that you have to walk away from permanently, or temporary, but also it could be about, okay, let me go forward now and address it and fix it within myself, like maybe going to therapy or getting into some with a healer or someone that can spiritually guide you. But it doesn't always mean doom and gloom, guys. I mean, it never does. When there's change and things need to change, it's for our best, our highest good, okay? But we are on the move. We are moving away from something because we're ready. We hold the key. You are like the mighty phoenix that has been caged. And everything in that cage is being burned away because you allow it to go away from you. Because you don't need that. You need something better in your life, okay? For some of you, it could be a job. It could be a better way of exercise and eating right and taking vitamins or supplements or just being natural. For some of you, it could be working on something with your partner, trying to now come to terms with what's really behind all of this so you can move forward, whether it's together or not. It doesn't always mean doom and gloom, guys, when there's change, okay? And Spirit says it's time to flow with the changes. Because when you resist, if you try to swim upstream, I've been in some heavy currents before in the river. It doesn't work to swim upstream. You become exhausted because the current is swift. It's strong. And you're meant to flow with it, not against it, okay? Taking the path of least resistance is the best way to move forward into your next a level of growth within yourself. It feels like a conclusion, end of a story, end of a situation, end of a struggle. Okay, that's what this feels like. Because look, Spirit is saying, embrace this new chapter. What are you waiting for? Do you really want to go forward in this state where you are not happy, where you're feeling frustrated or struggling? And don't get me wrong, in life we're going to struggle sometimes, okay? However, now you know how to handle it better because of your growth, your knowledge along the way. It feels like the universe is saying, finally, you're embracing your truth, the changes that need to happen, and I'm right here, right? And so it feels like whatever message we have for the universe, it is confirming that yes, we are one. We are together in this universe. We are a team. And this time it feels like there are no more doubts. It feels like it is truth. It is honest. It is commitment to something new and better in your life, okay? I feel a car for some reason, for some of you. It feels like travel. I feel like I see luggage, and I don't think it's a vacation. I think it's moving physically, some of you. Moving into a new home, but it's, for some of you, it's not close. It feels like a journey, far. Yeah, I would say not in the same state, but maybe maybe wherever you're going is better for you in your spiritual energy, okay? That's what it feels like. You've been waiting. You've been awaiting results for something. You've been awaiting for the universe to deliver something into your lap. When all along, the universe has been waiting for you to finally commit 100% to change, to truth, to Now address what needs to be addressed and move forward, okay? Let me just ask our soul cards what's going on here. What is a message that you have for us and for the universe? It feels very sacred. It feels spiritual. It feels like this next leg of your journey. I feel like all chapters, how do I say this? We're going to always have some kind of, this is how we grow when we come into situations that we need to work through, okay? There's always those situations in every part of our lives. Not to say it's always struggle, but now we know. We know because we've done the work. We know how to work around things. We know how to listen to our intuition. We know how to face truths. Thank you. The energy is more beautiful now. This is what, so your soul's in alignment with something beautiful, okay? Something beautiful in your path, something that has to, that I feel is fated, something that is more, and I'm hearing the word lucrative, so you could take that in any way. We all go to money. As soon as we hear lucrative, yeah, I could use more money. But it feels very much like relief from a situation, okay? That's what it feels like. I feel like for some of you, you haven't taken action steps out of fear. It could be action steps towards a better financial journey. You haven't taken action steps on more learning something more about a trade or a calling. You haven't taken action steps towards better health. This is all just what the inner collective energies that I'm feeling. So just bear with me. You haven't, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck for the Psychic Tarot of the Heart cards. Confrontation. It feels like now you're ready. You're ready to face all those things. Do you see this card? How in the distance there's a shadow of a person. It feels very much like you're now ready to face something. It feels like something has been illuminated, or it's going to very shortly. And whatever that is, you'll be ready. You'll be ready to surrender, to address whatever needs to be addressed. And that will be the key to moving forward into something new for you, okay? Something is coming together in light and love at the heart and soul. Do you see? Something is coming together. Your soul is telling the universe, I'm ready. I feel happy and healthy, and I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready. Don't be afraid is a message from our guides telling us, and our soul. No reason to be afraid anymore. You're stronger now. You're more confident. You have faith. Trust that. Trust in you. Trust in your guides. Trust your God. Trust in the universe, because the universe wants to work with you. it feels very indicative of better, easier movement forward. That's what this feels like. I don't like to just tell you what all the good and, paint a rosy picture of something just because. That's not who I am. That's not what this is about. If I felt that this message was not rooted in good energy or divine energy, I wouldn't give it. And so I'm telling you this with the faith and with trust that this is what is right now. Someone is going to speak a truth to themselves, to the universe, or maybe even to someone else. Something is going to be righted, okay? Just so you know that. Something will be made right. Restored is what I feel. And there will be someone who opens up, and that is you. I'm confident of that. It's you. You're opening up to your truths, to yourself, to face things. It's not always bad. Sometimes it's, okay, I give myself permission now to move forward into this. I'm really interested in learning about that. And that will broaden your horizons. It will give you opportunities. Open up the doors for maybe even people to come in and help you, or you help them in some way. And it feels like both, like a spiritual and physical thing. Could be that somebody comes in and helps you, gives you ideas, or helps you on your entrepreneurial path, gives you opportunities to form your business plan, or to find the funds that you need. Guys, when you honor your path, when you honor your truth, blessings come in and people come in to your life that enhance your life, okay? I'm not saying that this is a new love relationship. I'm saying it could be a mentor. It could be somebody that... It's hard to trust people these days because there's so many scams online. And I know for me, trying to get into the art business, I see things all the time. People, contacting me, and I can do this for you, I can do that for you, and I charge this much, and go with this, go with us. It's a big initial investment, and but we'll get you there, and we will promote you, and you will be noticed. You will be able to sell your art. As an artist, it is not the easiest to have a career in that field as far as making money. But I will never give up because this is my passion. It's my calling. It's what I need to do. It feeds my soul to paint. And to put my art on items for sale. And so I have, just so you know, I have a Etsy account, Etsy store. And if you want to check it out just to support me, don't have to buy anything, but check it out. I am Creative Works for You. Creative Works and the number 4 for you at Etsy. Or you can type in my name and you might be able to find me that way. Naomi Elsner. But I am on my way and I will make it. And I know that the more I open up to my soul, my truths, and my what I need to do on my journey, the more helpful people come in, the more I trust in my abilities and my faith. And this is what's going on with us, guys. We're facing our truths. Surrender to what it is you really want. Know what that is. Some of you might say, I don't know what I want. How am I supposed to know? You do know within your soul. You just haven't given yourself permission to open up until now. And that's what's happening. We're opening up to something beautiful and amazing. I am excited because I'm hearing birds outside the window. I don't know if you can hear that. My windows aren't open. It's chilly this morning, but I hear them. And I'm telling you, animals connect. I connect with animals so much. And I love animals so much. Yesterday, I saw a bunny. I saw a rabbit in my grass, just sitting there, chilling by the shed. And it made me smile so much. And I just felt such love. I'm going to just do a card from the Divine Animals Oracle deck for us. And then I'll be done with this message. Thank you for picking us. And we have the beautiful raven. We have the raven. Beautiful. I see ravens all the time. My daughter sees the crows all the time. They are ravens. The ravens. And it's like, it's so funny because it feels like ravens are connected to some people. They just have their energy is sort of connected. And so it's funny that whenever she comes outside, I see ravens. Like I like to spend a lot of time outside on the patio and she'll come out and ravens will come. It's so funny. Ravens, I'm gonna in this case I'm gonna read from the book. It says, keep your senses about you. News or significant announcement is coming. Do not believe everything you hear unless it is from a reputable source. Gather information and guidance before making decisions. We can stride through other worlds, not just this one, in order to understand our nature. It feels like, I'm just going to read something else. The members of the Corvus genus are smart. I assume that means the raven. Their brain size is large for their size, and they display complex problem-solving abilities, including working with tools. Ravens belong to a tiny percentage of animals that display displacement in their communication, which is the ability to disseminate about things that are not immediately present in the here and now. For example, they could transmit to other ravens about something out of sight that happened earlier. A single raven has been observed watching a wolf kill a deer. The raven then went back to his home and communicated this to the other ravens, and without that particular raven going back to the kill, the other ravens fly directly to the kill site. The ravens also observe animals that bury food for later consumption and steal from their hordes. They're very smart animals. They're vigilant. They're observant. And so I feel like this raven energy is lending itself to us it almost feels like kind of confirming what I said earlier about being ready to address things, right? Being ready to observe, after observation, being ready to now go forward with knowledge, the knowledge that you've learned along the way, right? And to be just sharper. It feels like with the wisdom and knowledge that we've learned from experiences, we are now sharper. We can we can look forward instead of fear blocking us. We can understand that something that is in our path may not necessarily be good, so we won't act on it. And we just have this intuitive. We're using our intuitive. That's what this feels like with this energy, because ravens are very, they're intuitive, but they're also very. They gather all the information they need, right? That's what this feels like. We've been gathering information from the lessons we've learned to put forward to good use for our footsteps forward on our path. That's what this feels like to me. We are now taking the lead. We're taking the lead. We're taking control of what has blocked us. Moving forward in a spiritual. This to me is body, mind, spirit. So it's physical and spiritual. And it is an alignment. It is a balance that is moving us forth into this beautiful place with, it's like it's funny, we used to measure our kids and we had this like a board where we would measure them on the wall in the kitchen, in the dining area. And we would, year after year, we would mark, the growth of our children. And that's what this feels like, is like we are moving up, we are growing, we are becoming stronger, we are becoming more confident and trusting, and in some cases more fearless. But this is a positive step forward, guys. And I just feel like Spirit wanted to convey that to you. So what message do you have for the universe? Are you ready? Are you ready to commit 100% to your truths, to whatever it is that you have to open up to so you can move forward? That's what this feels like. This is our message to the universe. I'm ready. And you never have to say, forgive me for taking so long, because the universe is an extension of us. It is energy. You don't have to feel bad for taking a while to heal and to grow and to face truths, okay? You don't have to feel bad about that, because that is part of our growth, right? Stepping into that solid communication with ourselves. Facing your truths, moving forward with clarity, strength, love. I hope you have enjoyed. Actually, you know what? I want to do one card from the universe deck, even though this was our message to the universe. I want to see what the universe has to say to us, just real quick before I close this out. So here, the universe says, I'm sorry, but concerning your dream job, did you want a salary, royalties, commission, or all three? How many weeks vacation are you expecting? Are you willing to share the New York apartment? Oh, and should your London assistant speak French? Or will your French be sufficient by then? Helps to be really clear. The universe. I feel like the universe is saying to us, that opening up to truth and being clear is the way to have everything you want, right? That's what it feels like. And that's where we're headed. Because it feels like this energy of opening up and moving forward is here. It's a golden opportunity to, it's not even where before, if you just kind of had one eye open and you saw half a truth, and that was good enough for you, that's not good enough anymore. Now it's, nope, both eyes open. I have to go into this with both eyes open and know my truth. Okay? Because that is significant growth, and it is the path to manifesting whatever you want. It really is. And as human beings, we have a tendency to squash that because of how we've been sort of groomed by society to not allow ourselves to do certain things. If you come from the baby boomer age group, it's work hard, don't slack, work yourself until you can't move anymore, and then you'll get your benefits. This is, and then the other mentality is like my father was, money's the root of all evil. False. Though if you see wealthy people, sometimes they don't seem so nice, but that's not true about money. And so we have to unlearn all of those things in order to have a free, open mind, spirit, and have a connection one-to-one with the universe. And that's what this feels like. This energy that has come in is us opening up and allowing ourselves to be one with the universe and to be one with our abilities to manifest and abilities to be happy. Okay. So, while it is often thought that happiness may spring from having some serious bucks, it actually works best the other way around. Your celestial financial planner, the universe. So the universe is saying, yeah, you've got this. You know now that the key to having your manifestations is it starts with you, okay? Money isn't going to be the thing that makes you happy. You are the thing that's going to make you happy, and money comes as a result of that. All the blessings that come as a result of you working on you, okay? I am going to end this message now and say I wish all of you a very blessed day and days ahead. Until next time, guys. Until next time. Have a blessed day, a beautiful day, and stay in your light. Love and light. Namaste.